Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Nova Scotia and welcome to the Optimistic Greenhouse. I'm actually feeling particularly optimistic today. I know I'm sounding a bit too happy for a rather grey and actually cold outside last Sunday in March, but it's the last Sunday in March, which means next month is April and that's my birthday month as well. And another day nearer the summer and warmer temperatures. Like I said, it's a bit cold and grey outside, but as the sort of light is becoming better and the sun is getting higher in the sky, the greenhouse is lovely and warm today. I don't actually need this top on really, but lovely and warm. And I'm thinking today, looking at different flower seeds that I'm about to plant, and I was just thinking also about I was going to do a video on seeds to plant in veg seeds to plant in April, but I was looking at spinach. I was looking at spinach and some other lettuce, etc. As you can see in the greenhouse, everything is starting to grow really well in here, from all the sort of the young seedlings on the side there to the beautiful lettuce, which I'm just about to get to in a moment, inside there, and that's starting to actually really sort of grow really quickly all of a sudden to the side stuff. So lots of things are growing really well. I'm feeling as if I'm on something today, speaking rather fast. I need to slow down a bit. Anyway, talking of lettuce, I was thinking about a really good way, I think, possibly getting your kids involved in growing vegetables for the first time, showing them how easy it is, and coupling that with getting some early season salad greens in a very small space. Some of us might not have a large space, maybe just a balcony you can grow some greens on, and I've got a perfect way for you to grow some early season greens and in a small little area as well. And all you need is a little pot about this big. How big is it? A hand and a half. I can't remember the exact measurement. Have I got the thing on the bottom still? What does it say? A 10-inch pot, but it's not very deep, so it's all right for salad greens. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quite thickly scatter a load of different types of lettuce on here, and that is just about it. So what have I got today? I've got some butter crunch, which has always been a really good doer for me. Tastes absolutely beautiful. I've bunged some spinach in there, I think. Some Asian greens, nice bit of colour, and gourmet blend. So I might have a few different colours then. So what I'm going to do is just get a few seeds from each packet, and you can do this with your kids. Get a little lid or something and just tap a few out, as you can see there. So we'll do that. The same amount for each of the different lettuce or greens. Ooh, a bit much there. These Asian greens are very small, as you can see, probably there, very small ones. So we'll scatter a few of those on. Spinach, these are bigger seeds, aren't they? Spinach, quite big units compared to the other ones. Maybe that's a bit too many then, but I could mix these up with the two bowls actually. What did I say? So it's that. What have I done? I've done gourmet. You need to do the butter crunch next, don't I? Right. So we've got a bit of a mix, as you can see there, of the different ones, and all we're going to do is just scatter them around. And I've obviously got two bowls here, and you can put this on a windowsill afterwards, somewhere nice and warm to start with, just to get them going. And here in Nova Scotia, obviously we've still got cold temperatures. I think it's going to be freezing tonight. But wherever you are, they don't have to be massively red hot, because you know, your lettuce greens like it nice and cool. But when you want to germinate them, you want somewhere warm just to get them going, and that will get them going a lot quicker. So let's spread these around. Voila. Right, and then we just want to lightly cover them with some compost. And this, oh, so, by the way, the compost I've used is just ordinary potting compost, or potting soil, as you say in North America. And we're just going to cover it with a couple of mils of that potting soil. And before I came to this video, apologies for forgetting that, I watered the soil and just sort of pressed it down with my presser downer, like that. Just pressed it down so it's nice and firm. And then we're just going to cover these with a light layer of compost. Nothing too much. And these seedlings that I've got here, they're only a few weeks old now, and obviously it was been quite colder the last few weeks. So they're now, with the with the longer light levels, the longer days, quickly starting to grow. And in the greenhouse here, and if you've got a nice warm windowsill, whether it's in a kitchen or anywhere in the house, or just a balcony where it's shaded, or not shaded, protected from the wind, etc., they will grow really quickly. Keep them indoors just while you're germinating them. And there we go. Just firm this out. Make sure everything's generally covered, and then just give it a light firming. Just to make sure all the seeds are sort of in contact with the soil. And you can get your child to do this, and you can give them a bowl. They can have one, you can have one, or just put them in charge of it, and they can come back every day to have a look. So we want to mark it up, even though I think we know what's in there. Lettuce. Or let's put greens. If this, in this time now, these can start germinating within a week easily. So keep an eye on them. Keep it moist. Just don't let it dry out on top, and they should be alright. And within a week, these should start germinating. Within a month, you'll be starting to cut greens off here, and you can just take bits of greens, a leaf off each. You don't have to take it all. Just pick a leaf off each of these, and away you go. But we'll have a look at that next. But anyway, job's a good one on this bit. Hello, welcome back to the greenhouse. So it's been 9 days since I left you last, and I've had a bit of a change of plan. So if you can see, they've already germinated and started to grow away. So I'm really pleased with that. There's quite a good germination rate there, and plenty more will be germinating. So soon, within a couple of weeks, they'll be firing up. But this one, not as good, but still working pretty well there, all coming through. So what I thought was, instead of waiting a couple of weeks for these all to come up and then sort of showing you what I'd be doing there, I thought we'd have a look at the raised bed there, because I've got lots of lettuce and Asian greens, etc., coming up there, and I could show you the sort of size that I'm thinking of, that we want the greens here, so that you can start picking them. And then we're not waiting ages, and you you know, and then all of a sudden, if we wait that time, then you're not getting early season greens, are you? Because you won't be seeing this till next month. So why don't we do it now, and then you can get started. What do you reckon? Okay, so we're here in my main bed in the greenhouse here, and we've got lots of lettuce. We've got some romaine lettuce and some Asian greens, and this is the gourmet blend of different lettuces. And over on the side here we've got some spinach and some rocket, which you probably can't see with the camera there in the corner. So lots of different types of lettuce, and here's our lettuces that we've already earlier sown, and they've come through nicely. And there's different types. There's your Asian greens and all the different types of lettuce in there. So they're going to grow nicely, but they're going to take another, say, month plus to get to around this sort of size. Or they might actually grow a lot quicker now because of the light, etc., and the warmth. So if you can imagine this bowl being full of lettuce around that sort of size, there's at least 30 plus in there, 30, 40. You know, we might thin them out a bit, but you know, we want them to get to this sort of size. And then if you can imagine pinching out one of these leaves off each one of these plants, you've got 30, 40 leaves then, haven't you? Nice size, nice and succulent. So you can just keep, instead of, you know, letting them grow big, just let them grow to a certain, this sort of, a little bit bigger than this, a little bit bigger, but not much. And then pick a leaf off each one of these, one of the Asian greens, you know, a load of those, and then you've got a nice little salad. Every few days you can just keep continue to pick, I reckon, for a good month or 6 weeks. Give it a little bit of a feed maybe, but you don't have to do it for long. 6 weeks, and that's a good early season salad every couple of days. And if you've got a couple of bowls, that'd be brilliant. Get your boy or girl to pick the leaves with you, and they can see where they come from and how quickly they've grown, and it'd be fantastic. So there we go, a nice easy job. Get some early season salad, get your children involved with a nice little garden there, and then after a few weeks time you're going to have a nice salad every few weeks early in the season. Job's a good one. Excellent.